Hey beautiful, so today's video I am so excited for. I'm sharing the exact healing formula that I use myself to stop my PCOS hair loss and have it regrow when I thought that the loss would be permanent. So I really think the information in this video can really help anyone that is currently going through PCOS hair loss. However, what I'm sharing in this video is literally just the tip of the iceberg on the information that I want to share on healing PCOS hair loss. So make sure to click the link in the description for my full PCOS Life Mastery course that I will be launching soon. And you can also nab yourself my free PCOS planner, which is so important to start you off in the right direction with your healing. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss out on any more of my healing habits. So in this video, I want to share with you my secret formula that really and truly is what it takes to proactively heal in any area. How following this has helped me heal my PCOS symptoms and of course my hormonal hair loss. So I call this formula the 3 pillars of healing. They are hope, health, and habits. Now let's dive in, starting with hope. So what we believe is quite possibly the most important thing when it comes to our healing journey. Is your hair loss permanent or can it grow back? Why not just let the opinions of others just take a seat for this one? Because if you really think about it, if you're losing hair right now, by implementing a plan that's going to benefit your hair, really the only way is up from there, right? You can't change what's happened. You can't undo the hair loss that you've already experienced, but you can move forward and decide, you know what? I'm gonna just believe that I can get my hair back to that health and vitality that it used to have or that I would love to have. Why? Because I deserve it. What better reason do we really need? Write your healing story. Set in stone how your hair is going to be once you start noticing your symptoms improving and when you finally start to love your hair again. How does that feel? Write it down. This can become your new truth that you can grow towards, literally. Now onto health. What we consume matters a lot. What we eat, what we drink, but also what we allow into our mental space. Your hair needs to be nourished from within, even more importantly than the products that you're actually putting onto your head. And I don't just mean diet. What are you feeding your body? And more importantly, what are you feeding your mind? What's that inner dialogue saying about you? Is it loving or is it pretty nasty at times? Maybe it's about time you switch it up in there. Consciously make an effort to catch yourself speaking badly of yourself, whether it's in silence when you look in the mirror or when you've washed your hair and you've got clumps of hair in your hands, or whether it's how you speak to others about you. You know, if the topic of your hair loss comes into conversation, you know, don't be so quick to put yourself down to other people. This is seriously important. Any negativity towards yourself needs to be actively squished starting now. It may feel really unnatural at first, speaking nice things about your hair. You might feel like you're just lying to yourself, but it's not a lie. It's actually the truth. And the more that you practice it, the more it will make sense and the easier it will become. Emotional health is so overlooked when it comes to treating PCOS. Even by the experts, it's all like, eat this and take this. Rarely, if ever, will we be told to prioritize our emotional health over the rest of us so that we can get better. But I'm telling you now, it is the most important thing to master if you truly want to heal in any area. Stress is the worst thing for any illness, and hair loss is absolutely no different. A great way to de-stress and reframe your self-talk and your self-thoughts is meditation. And I actually have a meditation specifically for PCOS hair loss, which I will link in the description below. Now, let's talk about diet. So your hair fall could possibly be caused by an overproduction of androgens. So adjusting your diet to lower testosterone, for an example, can be very helpful in reducing hair loss, reducing acne, hirsutism, and all of those other symptoms that are caused by an overproduction of androgens. But it could also be as a result of a vitamin deficiency or a thyroid problem, which is why it's so important, as I've mentioned in previous hair loss videos, which I will link below, that it is so important to actually get your blood work done so that you can pinpoint the potential cause of your hair loss. So your hair also loves healthy fats, things like omegas, making sure you're eating a well-balanced, health-focused diet, reducing inflammation wherever possible, and prioritizing staying hydrated and nourished. If you're desperate to lose weight, Please don't cut your calories super low. There are so many better ways to eat for overall health and optimum weight that do not involve going hungry, which can cause serious health problems and often even adds to symptoms like hair loss. So eat better, not less, and count chemicals, not calories. Now onto habits, real long-term healing, which is only possible through real sustainable practices that will fit into your life, that will make you feel good, and that will make you want to keep these things up for as long as it takes for you. Things like hair masks, as a random little example. When you're at the start of your hair regrowth journey, you may need to hair mask twice a week, but then as you start to see improvements and your hair is looking fab, you might want to reduce that to once a week or even once a fortnight. That's the beauty of creating healing habits. It can move and grow and adjust as you do. Now, for a full list of healthy hair habits specifically for hormonal PCOS hair loss, check out my video below in the description. While your hair is falling out, there are definitely some things that you can do to decrease that slightly in terms of hair care. But please be patient. It will take time for your body to adjust to even the best efforts. So if you still see hair fall for a while, please don't be disheartened. Just keep going. It's not going to happen overnight either. The hair that you've lost will have to start growing again. So be prepared for lots of baby hairs that will make it really hard to style, but at the same time are a reminder that you're healing. Remember, your hair can't grow back without going through this phase. I mean, I looked like a fluffy chicken for quite a while, and now my regrowth is about there. You can see it's a big difference in thickness, but keeping it kind of loose waves does actually distract a bit, so that's a top tip. I'll do a video on my best heatless curls and waves and stuff like that, so that for anyone that is struggling with their hair looking super thin just while we wait for it to regrow. Most importantly, remember why you're doing this. It's because you're deciding you're going to give it your best shot, because the only way is up from here, and most importantly because you deserve to feel beautiful and you deserve to love your hair. So I'm sending you so much love, mwah, and I'll see you in the next video.